Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next videos. Share and leave your like. Thank you. In the days when the children of Israel were led forth from the land of bondage, the hand of the Lord was mighty among them. For after many signs and wonders had been shown in the land of Egypt, Pharaoh at last allowed the people to depart. Thus Moses, the servant of the Most High, gathered the tribes of Israel, and they journeyed from the land of Ramses with their flocks, their children, and their aged ones. The pillar of cloud went before them by day, and the pillar of fire gave them light by night, that they might walk in the way appointed by the Lord. And the people traveled through the wilderness, rejoicing in their deliverance, yet not knowing the trials that lay ahead. For the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he said unto his servants, Why have we let Israel go, that they serve us no more? Therefore Pharaoh made ready his chariots, and gathered a great host of warriors, 600 chosen chariots, and many horsemen besides, and they pursued after the children of Israel. Now the people of Israel had encamped by the shore of the Red Sea. Before them stretched the great waters, wide and deep, and behind them the armies of Egypt drew near, with thunder of hoofs and clatter of wheels. When the people lifted up their eyes and saw the host of Pharaoh approaching, their hearts were filled with fear. They cried out unto Moses, saying, Because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Why hast thou dealt thus with us, to bring us forth out of Egypt? But Moses stood before the people with faith in the Lord. And he said unto them, Fear ye not. Stand still, and behold the salvation of the Lord, which he will show unto you this day. For the Egyptians, whom ye see today, ye shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and they shall hold your peace. Then the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Why criest thou unto me? Speak unto the children of Israel, that they go forward. But lift thou up thy rod, and stretch out thine hand over the sea, and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry ground through the midst of the sea. And it came to pass that the angel of God, who went before the camp of Israel, moved and went behind them. The pillar of cloud stood between the camp of Egypt and the camp of Israel, bringing darkness to the one and light to the other. Thus the armies came not near one another throughout the night. Then Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused a strong east wind to blow all that night. The waters were driven back, and the sea was divided. The waters rose up like walls on the right hand and on the left, and the ground between became dry. And the children of Israel went forward into the midst of the sea. Fathers led their sons, mothers carried their little ones, and the elders walked with trembling yet hopeful hearts. The waters stood tall beside them like mighty towers, and the wind of the Lord blew softly upon their faces. Though the night was deep, the pillar of fire gave light to their path, and they walked safely through the sea. Behind them the armies of Pharaoh pressed on. The king of Egypt saw the path through the sea, and commanded his chariots to follow after Israel. Thus the horsemen and the captains entered the divided waters, pursuing the people whom they sought to return to bondage. But in the watch of the morning the Lord looked upon the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and cloud, and he troubled their army. The wheels of their chariots were taken off, and they drove them heavily. Fear came upon the Egyptians, and they said one to another, Let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord fighteth for them against Egypt. Then the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thine hand over the sea, that the waters may return upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. So Moses lifted up his hand once more over the sea, and when the morning light appeared upon the horizon, the waters returned to their place. The mighty walls of water fell back together, and the sea covered the chariots, the horsemen, and all the host of Pharaoh that had followed Israel into the sea. Not one of them remained. But the children of Israel walked safely upon the dry ground, and came to the other side of the sea, when they turned and saw the waters close upon their enemies, and the bodies of the Egyptians cast upon the shore. They knew that the Lord had delivered them with a great power. Then the people feared the Lord, and believed in him, and in his servant Moses. And Moses and the children of Israel lifted up their voices in song, praising the Lord for his mighty works. They sang, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. The Lord is my strength and my song, and he is become my salvation. He is my God, and I will prepare him a habitation. My father's God, and I will exalt him. The people rejoiced greatly, and Miriam the prophetess, sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand. All the women went out after her with timbrels and dancing. And Miriam answered them, saying, Sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. Thus the Lord saved Israel that day from the hand of the Egyptians. The sea that had seemed a barrier became the path of deliverance. The waters that had threatened destruction became the instrument of judgment upon those who oppressed his people. And the children of Israel remembered that day for generations to come. Fathers told the story to their sons, and mothers spoke of it to their daughters, saying, "The Lord is mighty to save. He opens a path where there is none, and he delivers those who trust in his name." So the people journeyed onward into the wilderness, guided by the pillar of cloud and the pillar of fire. Though trials would yet come upon them, the memory of the Red Sea remained in their hearts as a testimony of the power and faithfulness of the Lord. For the God of Israel is not like the gods of the nations, made by hands of stone or wood. He is the living God, who hears the cry of the oppressed and remembers his covenant forever. Therefore, the story of the Red Sea stands as a witness through the ages, that the Lord makes a way in the wilderness and a path through the mighty waters, and that no power of kings nor armies of men can stand against the will of the Almighty. Blessed be the Lord, who brought his people through the sea and led them toward the land promised to their fathers, a land flowing with milk and honey. And the people walked forward in faith, knowing that the God who divided the sea would also guide their steps in all the days to come. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next videos. Share and leave your like. Thank you.